Just over a year ago, I found out I had a small brain tumor. And obviously hearing that news, my world was turned upside down. And, you know, it was difficult to accept because I didn't really understand anything about a brain tumor. And it made it really difficult because when I tried to reach out to healthcare professionals to kind of find out some information about, you know, what my diagnosis meant, what, you know, prognosis, all that stuff, I couldn't get any answers. So it found it to be really frustrating. And being the person I am, I couldn't just sit and accept that, you know, I could go and see a doctor in 6 to 7 months. I pushed and I pushed, and, you know, my brother is in the healthcare profession. He's a surgeon, so he was able to get me in to see some doctors. And, you know, I went to see 3 neurosurgeons before I finally had a neurosurgeon say to me, the tumor, although it was small, was wrapped around a vein and it needed to come out. So I guess my advice to anyone is, I get, you know, our healthcare system is super busy and I know doctors are very overworked, but you really have to advocate for yourself because at the end of the day, no one really cares. They do care, but they don't care as much as you. So you have to push, you have to try to get those answers, because if you don't get those answers, like, you know, you can see my scar. I have a huge scar on my head for a 2-centimeter tumor that was growing. So if they had left that and I had just sat and waited like some of the doctors had said, I can't even imagine, you know, where I'd be a year now. So it's nice right now by advocating for myself. You know, don't love the short hair, don't love the scar, but I can wake up every morning and I know I don't have a tumor in my head. So I know even though I was a pain, and some of the doctors probably didn't love that I was super insistent, but at the end of the day, you know, for me, I advocated for myself and I'm here today and I'm recovering and recovering nicely.